boys maybe like the girls and saw, I mean, I'm out doing stuff. She the one, like if I'm there, she'll come up and hug and stay around. She always comes up, hugs me, kiss on the cheek like I kiss all of them on the cheek. Like, hug, you all right? You good? I helped them pay for her to get an abortion. I'm just too nice. It is what it is. And I lose my job.
A Valentine's Day text message. That's how it started. What followed would destroy a coach's career, shatter a community's trust, and expose how predators hide in plain sight behind the uniform of mentorship. This is the story of James Edward Ford III. Before we uncover what really happened at Westport High School, I need you to do something. If cases like this matter to you, if you believe these stories need to be told, hit that subscribe button right now. Tell us in the comment where you're watching from. Your support keeps this channel investigating the cases that demand answers. Now, let's get into this. January 2024. Ocala, Florida. A 43-year-old assistant football coach initiated inappropriate contact with a student under his supervision. To anyone watching from the outside, James Ford seemed like exactly what a high school coach should be. Dedicated. Present. Someone students could trust. But what began as text messages would spiral into something far darker, hidden behind closed doors and parking lot encounters, until a school resource officer received information that would unravel everything. Westport High School sits in Ocala, where Ford had built his reputation as an assistant football coach. By day, he worked for the city. By evening, he coached students, positioning himself as a mentor figure in their lives. For years, no one questioned his closeness to the athletes. Coaches are supposed to be approachable, after all. They're supposed to care. But there's a line between mentorship and manipulation, and Ford had crossed it long before anyone realized. In January 2024, Ford sent inappropriate messages to a student under his supervision. It sounds innocent enough to say a coach was messaging a student. But context changes everything. This wasn't a peer. This was someone under his authority, someone who looked up to him as a coach. The two began communicating regularly through text messages and phone calls. Conversations that seemed normal for a coach checking in on a student, until it wasn't. For months, their communication remained digital. The student likely believed she could trust him. He was a coach, after all, someone whose job was to guide and protect young athletes. But by August 2024, everything escalated. Ford and the student began meeting outside of school. First with other people present, at restaurants and public spaces. Then, gradually, the meetings became private. These encounters occurred in various locations, including once in a school locker room. Think about that for a moment. A school locker room, where students are supposed to feel safe, where adults are supposed to maintain professional boundaries. Ford violated that space. He violated that trust. And it didn't stop there. In September 2024, Ford sent inappropriate messages referencing plans to meet at public locations. This wasn't about mentorship anymore. This wasn't about being a supportive coach. According to police reports, Ford engaged in illegal sexual conduct with the minor. The victim was a student under his supervision. Let that sink in. A child who should have been focused on school, friends, and her future. Instead, she was entangled with a 43-year-old man who held power over her as a coach, someone she was conditioned to respect and obey. The truth began to surface when a school resource officer was notified of a possible inappropriate relationship between Ford and the student. And when investigators began digging, the full scope of Ford's actions emerged. Detective Blanton interviewed the victim, who disclosed the timeline of her relationship with Ford, the text messages that began in January, the in-person meetings that started in August, all of it documented in the police report. When Ford learned someone had made a complaint about his actions, he instructed the victim to delete all of their text messages. It's the classic move of someone who knows they've done something wrong. Destroy the evidence. Cover your tracks. Hope no one finds out. But it was too late. On January 17, 2025, James Edward Ford III was arrested at his Marion Oaks residence. Officers transported him to the police department for an interview before booking him into Marion County Jail. Let's take a look at the interrogation.
All right, so why do you think you're here today?
My relationship with some of the girls.
Okay, what does that look like?
From the outside, you would think it's weird something going on, but I've been a coach in 5 years, and it's like they can confine me as well as the boys.
Okay.
Like, excuse me, like it looks weird, but like they come to me with problems and just confine, and because I'm easy to talk to, and
Sure.
the boys do it too, and I'm there for them basically.
How long have you been coaching out there?
This will be my 5th year.
5th year? Okay.
Yes.
So you've been out there for a long time. Seen a lot of kids coming and going.
Yes.
Okay. And do you do that full time or do you do something else?
No, I work. I work for the city of Ocala. I drive garbage trucks.
Okay. How long have you been doing that?
5 years, 5 years.
Okay. Okay. So I know you said you believed you were here because of some inappropriate, possibly people think is inappropriate with the girls. Is there any girls in particular?
Yes, well, am I allowed to say the name? Because I don't know.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's
Okay.
And-
Kennedy. Okay. And then are these girls? Do they? How do you? I mean, because I know you said football. Do you guys have like a football, like a girls, like a flag
so
football?
we have a girls flag football team.
Okay.
One of the girls plays flag. She also plays tackle football.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah. So it's just I've been a father figure. Like I lost her father,
Okay.
and even her grandmother. I'm really close to her grandmother-in-law. And she comes to me all the time to appreciate what me and some other coaches have done for her. Been there, the stuff,
Sure.
to be in that role. And like our previous head coach did ask, do she have to worry about that? And the other coach like, no, it's like she lost her dad. He's like a real father figure to her. And it's just like outside looking in, you would think, because it's weird, because that's not my child. I have a son that goes.
Oh, okay.
And even the kids, some of the kids say that's Coach Ford's other bonus daughter. So it's like that.
And that's referring to. Okay. And how about?
She's a football player. She comes to me with her problems, and she just made a flyer for me for flag football. So like she calls me Unc. And all as well as stuff and call me Unc. They'll call me Unc.
Okay.
And like when they have problems, they'll come to me. We try to still on the right path. And I talk to them and give it to them like they're all my kids.
Right.
So
Yeah, because it's tough out here.
yeah,
So.
and I don't want to sugarcoat nothing to be soft on them because I don't want to see them get taken advantage of. And
Right.
so we do kind of talk. And so if some kids do hear us talk, it's kind of how I would talk to my own kids.
Okay. And then how about?
Same with Unc. That's same as that.
Same. Okay. Just kind of that father figure.
Well, no, her dad's in her life. I'm just
Okay.
like who she could come confide in.
Okay.
Like if they have problems.
And then have these girls been at the school and then since you've been there, or did they come later on? What did that look like? Like, have you had interaction with them for 4 years, or?
I met them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just at the actual school itself.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the boys are the same. Like I have one player. He says I'm more of a dad to him than his own dad.
Okay.
And so it's just like I'm mentoring basically. What I thought I was doing right, but
Yeah. And I know like when you have teams and stuff, you have to keep in contact with your players and things like that. Do you communicate with these girls at all on, like a cell phone, or is it on an app, or?
Nah, they'll text me, Coach Ford, I need or like their problems, or
Okay.
can I talk to them about this? Can I help them out with this or this and that, or stuff like that.
Okay. And you have the team's contact numbers, they have yours,
Yeah.
and there's just general conversation back and forth. Okay. At any point in time, has there ever been, and it's like, we know these, girls these days, is there any time when any of this conversation maybe went a little differently than it should, or
But
something that might not be
No, ma'am. But if you was look at it and don't know the ends of it, you would think that they'll come hug me and be up under me and stuff like that. So it looks weird because the trainer said something, but it's not like that.
Okay. And then how about on the text, anything on that end that you've had to maybe shut down, or
No,
nothing's popped up on their end or on your end?
Nope.
Okay. All right. So when would you say you started communicating with any of these girls over text, just about sports or whatever?
Okay. With the football team, we have everyone's number. So we have group text, and I have a text, hey, I need you to do this,
Okay.
ask what numbers they want, stuff like that.
Right.
And basically that's how it was. And then with the flag, with the girls, I coach flag football, the girls.
Okay.
It's basically the girls basketball team, which most of them have my number also.
Okay.
And like they'll text me, Coach, I'm sorry, I cut you off.
No, you're
They'll
fine.
text me like, Coach, for when this flag starts, so I text them the schedule, practice starts this date or whatever like that.
Okay. And I know you said you felt like people at school maybe felt a different way. When did you get knowledge that something was maybe being said?
Well, last year Coach asked, did he have to worry about And I was going to say, no, it's fine.
Okay.
And the trainer, she was kind of skeptical.
Now, what about this week? What happened this week?
I don't know. I'm there. They come, they hug me, like normal, and that's it.
When did you find out something was going on this week with the school?
I got a call Tuesday.
Tuesday? Okay. Was that from
The new head coach.
the head coach? Okay. And how did that conversation
He
go?
just said, hey, they're doing an investigation with you and some of the girls. I'm like, what you mean? Like, I've been like this with, and just said they're doing an investigation.
Okay.
Like something was said, somebody went back and said they're not comfortable around me from something being said, but how we talk to them is like we're talking to our own kids. So I don't know if another
Right.
student probably heard it, thought it was inappropriate, and it wasn't comfortable, or one of the boys maybe liked the girls and saw it. I mean, I don't know.
Not sure. So I want to talk a little bit about, okay, so dealing with her. Is there any reason why she might think that you're something more than a coach to her?
An uncle maybe.
Just an uncle? Okay. And when you say uncle, what does that look like for her? Like, how do you feel like an uncle, or how would she feel like you're an uncle?
Like she'll hug me, come from the side, hug me, and like if she have problems with boys or whatever, because they've called me plenty of times about trouble with boys. I don't want to see them get taken advantage of, or just out doing stuff. It is what it is, and you know, just getting taken advantage of. Okay. Basically.
Okay. Has there ever been anything on your end that would lead you to believe that you're acting as something other than a family member or a mentor, as you describe yourself? Like
for Christmas, I bought them all Christmas.
Okay.
Asked them what they wanted, cause I bought them what I didn't get them everything on the list what they wanted, but I told them that you know, to be the person like her parents didn't want to go to her to a camp in Orlando.
Who's that? Okay.
I went with her to the football camp, talked to the coaches for them, in place of, stuff like that.
Okay. And have you ever sent any of them money? I know you said you bought gifts and things.
Yes. I mean, they're called.
How about money-wise?
Yes, if they can borrow like half $10 for food, or $20 for this, or $50 for this, or for food basically.
Okay.
I'm like, yeah, I got you. I'll feed you, cause that's what we do. I feed. I don't have no problem with feeding. I don't want you to be hungry.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And how would that look? Like, did you give them cash, or was it through like Cash App?
Yeah.
Okay.
I really carry cash on me.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think anybody does.
Yeah,
I don't even know the last time I even had cash on me. Okay. So like I said, I wanted to talk a little bit about, okay, because there's just some concerns that people have, okay?
I can see why.
Okay. And that's what I was just kind of trying to get from you. Why so much with more than anyone else? Why people would be concerned?
She the one, like if I'm there, she'll come up and hug and stay around. I don't see her, so I go to the weight room.
Okay.
But yeah, she always comes up, hugs me, asks how I'm doing, we talk whatever, and same if they're working out or whatever, she's gonna stop what she's doing, come hug me, and ask how I'm doing.
Has there ever been anything that someone would consider inappropriate that's happened
maybe
between
how we hug and how
you and her?
Maybe how we hug, like she'll hug, and I guess like from
any type of kissing or anything like that someone might see? Okay.
I guess how we talk to him, I guess, basically. Someone heard it.
Okay. That's why we're here. And like I said, Mr. Ford, I appreciate you speaking with me.
Oh, yes.
Right? And when I talk with people, I always, I want to be honest because I'm always looking for honesty, right? And I know right now you're not quite being 100% honest with me. Talk to me. We're here for a reason.
I know.
We're both adults.
Like we never, I've never done nothing with her.
Okay. Now, when you say nothing, what does that mean?
No sexual stuff whatsoever.
Okay.
Hug and kiss on the cheek like I kiss all of them on the cheek. Like, hug. You all right? You good? Mm-hmm. That's that.
Okay. So you don't think there's going to be anything or evidence of anything any different?
As far as, we probably, me probably text a little more. She'll ask how I'm doing, ask how she doing, act like I ask all of them. Yeah, you good? I check on them.
Okay.
Or whatever.
Do you ever let anyone else use your cell phone?
Oh yeah, I let kids have my phone all the time.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So, and that's what I want to talk a little bit about.
Yes, kids have my phone all the time.
Yep.
So.
Is your phone password protected?
It is, but once I get there, I open it, and because Coach Ford, I can use your phone. I use my phone.
So, like when you're in school, you say you unlock your phone and you'll hand it to the kids to use. Okay. Is there any reason why maybe they might pretend to be you?
It's a few boys like it. Mm-hmm. And like they mentioned, like, dang, she always run Coach Ford. Why do all the girls always run Coach Ford?
Yeah. Do any of these kids ever take your phone home at nighttime?
No.
Okay. So that would be like a school hour, typical day text. Okay. So there's text messages at night between you and Kennedy?
Yes, ma'am. I'll take that. We text. Like, I'll text all the girls.
Okay. We have to talk about that.
Okay, that's fine.
That's why we're here.
Okay.
I'm not trying to trip you up. None of that. Okay.
I'm completely honest with you.
And I think you know where we're at.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I just want to know how did we get there?
That I don't know.
Because she's a child.
Sorry,
right?
I'm being too friendly with them.
Yeah.
I'm being too friendly. Like, I don't want to say it. Like, I help with grandmother consent. I help them pay for her to get an abortion. Like, stuff I shouldn't be doing. Like, I'm just too nice. And
yeah, that's way too nice.
That's what I'm saying.
You'll put yourself in predicaments, and that's kind of where you've gotten yourself into a predicament.
Yes, and I've never been in no trouble whatsoever with 43 years of sir.
Because I have all of the text messages between you and starting from February of last year.
Okay.
You and I both know what's in those text messages.
Okay. Like, I've sent her songs and verses and...
Okay.
Yeah.
And what else?
Just, like, I've never sent no pictures. Well, I mean,
you have.
Like my birthday stuff, and like I sent all the kids, stuff like that, but nothing explicit.
Okay.
So, excuse me. Yeah.
No, okay. Take your time. If you need to take a drink, you can.
Oh, I'm good. Right.
Okay. What about the sexually explicit conversations between you?
The song verses? That I shouldn't have. Yeah.
They're not all song verses. Listen, I know some songs. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And they're not all song verses, are they?
Not all of them.
Okay. So talking about, wanting to taste her and...
Well, that was a song verse of Trick Daddy. So.
Okay.
And she replied with a no, but I can... Yeah, I just started laughing. But yes, I shouldn't have said some of the stuff I'm saying. Like, even at the school, I shouldn't be saying some of the stuff I be saying because I'm just so comfortable around them.
Yeah.
And just...
And what about... Because I think you've developed some feelings for her, is what it looks like.
It's like I said, from outside in.
In the text,
From outside in. From looking at outside.
Hey, you're going to take care of her. She's your baby girl.
Oh, yeah, I call all of my baby girls. Like, I'm a baby girl. That one's a baby girl. It's just something I say.
Okay. I want to talk to you about an incident that occurred at outside of the Waffle House. You know what I'm talking about? What can you tell me about that?
She told me where she was. I went out to make sure she was okay.
Okay.
Because of her birthday. And then she was just talking about all the problems. And I said, you good, okay, and whatever. We talked for a little bit. And she left. Then when she got home, I said, are you good? You okay? If you want to finish this tomorrow? She said, no. Okay.
So during that text message, can you take yourself back to that text message to where you eventually y'all met up? You ended up driving to the Waffle House after telling her to go to the Waffle House.
No, she told, I think, yeah.
Okay. So I think you were at the Wawa, and then she was somewhere else. So y'all probably just left school or something like that. A game maybe?
No, it was a birthday dinner.
A birthday dinner? Okay. So where was she at the Waffle House? Like,
she was parked.
Once y'all met?
Oh, she was parked by the sign.
Okay. Did she stay in her car or something?
No, we got out
different? And talk. Okay. Did she get into your truck?
Well, no, she opened the door and opened the door and sat in like this, got out, came around, talked, gave her a hug, and...
Okay. Mr. Ford, I'm asking you to be honest.
I'm being honest. I mean, we didn't do anything.
Did she offer to do something to you?
She didn't. Not until to saying it, but she didn't just come out and say whatever, but you can tell, like, you know how to read between the lines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, at that time in that incident, did she perform oral sex on you?
She tried. She almost did.
She almost did? What does that look like? Walk me through that.
She said, okay, let me start it, and no.
Okay. So, would no, did the act begin, and then it was...
It started to begin, but then I had to, because I'm like, you're a child.
You stopped it?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And would you say that's the only sexual conduct that you had with her?
Yes.
Okay. And then, I know we had talked a little bit before about, was there some kissing and stuff Maybe one time, like in the locker room,
No.
something happened with.
Locker room. We're never alone with those girls in the locker rooms.
Okay.
There's always a coach there. There's always somebody there. How can I? Well, I know where this is going. Am I going to get booked for?
You are going to be placed under arrest.
And this is going to be as of for.
It's going to be a sex offense involving a minor.
It's a minor, so I have to register and all that now.
But it's going to depend on where it all goes.
Now,
but potentially, yes, sir. Yeah, I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah, that's fine. When I lose my job, like I'm going to be booked all weekend, right?
You'll go in, you'll have a no bond because it's a no bond initially. But when you see the judge in the morning at first appearance, the judge will give you a bond at that time. If you have, go ahead.
Well, no, my mother. Well, yeah, she will. Now, will y'all release all this information to her, or is something I would tell her?
I think you should tell her.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell your mom.
Okay.
You're an adult.
Yeah.
So you got it. Your business is your business,
Yes.
right? It's not for me to tell, it's not like you're a child and I'm going to report to
No,
mom.
these girls get in any kind of trouble, any kind of way.
What do you think they should get in trouble for? Talk to me about that.
Basically being inappropriate with me
Okay.
and being too close. No,
you're a dad, right?
that's the bad thing.
You're a dad.
Yes.
So let me ask you this. You said you have a son, and he's same age?
17.
17? So let's role reverse.
I would,
okay?
yes.
I just want you to kind of see it from a different point of view. Would you want your son? Do you think that your son should be held accountable for behaviors when there's an adult that clearly had a lapse of judgment as an adult and in my eyes took advantage of a child?
I see what you're saying.
Right? So would it be fair for them to get into trouble?
No, not really.
Or should have Mr. Ford said, this isn't right.
This isn't right.
I shouldn't do this.
Yeah.
Right? You're a mentor. You told me you're a mentor for kids.
Yep.
That's why I'm just wondering what happened. Nice young man. You got a good job.
And that's what I'm afraid of, losing
There's
everything.
a lot of women out here.
Yep, that's what I'm afraid of, losing everything.
Yeah.
Which could possibly be what might happen. My
Potentially,
job.
yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not a good situation to be in.
Yeah, it's not with kids.
No.
And I've been coaching at this for years.
Yeah. So I know we have I'm going to end up writing a search warrant on your cell phone. Okay. Am I going to find anything else with
No.
any other juveniles, minors?
No.
Nothing else like that is going to be anywhere?
I can go ahead and search it now. No.
Okay. All right. So you want to give consent to search your phone?
My consent means I'm telling you to, but if not, you have her.
Yeah. If you want to sign a consent form, we'll get you signed the consent form and we can do that. If not, we just write a search warrant on it and go from there.
And that'll take how long?
It depends. It depends on how much data is on your phone. Right now, it'll be seized as evidence anyway.
So I'm sorry, go ahead.
No
question. So if I get found out tomorrow, I'm not able to take my phone?
No, sir. No.
Now, how would... Yeah, I kind of... I see what you're saying.
Yeah, and we'll do this. I'll just write a search warrant on it. That way it's easier. It's, we'll get it knocked out that way. Because it will be held pending the case because it's evidentiary, so we can't get rid of it. Because, like I said, those text messages obviously were coming from your cell phone. Yeah, from you to her. So that's just part of the case, and that's kind of where we're at right now. Okay? Okay. You need anything right now?
Excuse me. I'm out.
You're good. Okay.
No question. I'm able to call my mother, or do I get a call? Or?
Yeah, you can call your mom. And if you want, I'll bring my phone in, put it on speakerphone, and you can call mom here. It's up to you. Or you can call her at the jail.
Am I able to call her at both places?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll let you call. Think about it.
Oh, yeah, well, I want to call her, but I want to talk
Sure.
over the phone. Tell her.
Understandably.
I just want to call her.
I'd want to talk to my mom too, so.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I would love to call her.
Okay. All right, I'll be right back. I'm honest with you, and I want you to be honest with me. You know, where we're at, and unfortunately, this is
where it's at.
Where it's at, yeah. So hopefully, you know.
Now I have a question. Like, I'm going to get booked. Now, do I register? I'm having to register as a.
So that would be after, like, if there's any type of conviction or something like that.
My court date.
Could it potentially? Well, that would be like at the end when it's over.
What do you mean at the end? I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. So when the case commences, so when the case ends, when it's over. So whether the state decides to, you know, move forward, file the charges, depending on if they offer you a plea deal, if you decide you want to have your day in trial, you take it to trial.
Oh.
At the very end.
Like I see on TV.
Yeah, is when they would decide, are you going to be a registered
So what are my charges? What are they called?
So you're going to be charged with unlawful sexual activity with a minor. Okay. You're going to be charged with the authoritative figure, because you were in an authoritative figure role as a coach at the school. You're also going to be charged with travel to meet a minor for sex on the...
Oh, that's going to be on mugshot?
It's going to be listed on your charges, yes.
Yeah, so much. Wow.
And then misuse of the two-way communication device to facilitate a felony.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, so this is a felony?
They're all felonies.
They're all... Damn, yeah, I might lose my job. Well, I mean, I ain't I'm not like she's my mother's. I'm not worried about that.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, like I said, you know, just based off of everything that we have, everything we have in the phone, the statements, you know, the sexual conduct and activity with each other, you know, it's, you know, so that's where we are. Okay.
Don't know how this happened, but we're here now, you know, like I said, just gotta pray and first offense, and this is what it is. I would rather be having a dope charge.
Yeah, than kids, I know. Yeah. Yeah, it's not a fun thing, I'll tell you.
Oh my goodness.
All right, Mr. Ford, let me get that paperwork done so we can get you out of here, okay?
Thank you so much.
Ford faces charges of unlawful sexual activity with certain minors, offenses against students by an authority figure, traveling to meet a minor to engage in unlawful sexual activity, and using a two-way communication device to facilitate a felony. At his first appearance hearing, held Saturday in front of Circuit Judge Barbara Kisner-Kwiatkowski at Marion County Jail, Ford requested a lawyer from the Public Defender's Office. The judge set bail at $35,000. The judge told Ford that if he posts bond, he cannot have any contact with any witnesses in his case or any juveniles, except for his son. His arraignment is set for February 18, 2025. Marion County Public Schools confirmed that as of January 16, 2025, Ford is no longer employed by the school nor the district. He is also not allowed on campus for any reason. Ocala police released a statement saying, "This sort of behavior is unacceptable, especially for a person in an authority position over children." They're asking anyone else who may have experienced similar behavior to contact law enforcement. This case reveals something deeply disturbing about how predators operate in positions of trust. Ford didn't look like a monster. He looked like a coach. He wore the uniform, showed up to practice, and built relationships with students and families. That's exactly what made him dangerous. He used his position to access, groom, and ultimately victimize a child. The warning signs were there. The inappropriate closeness, the private meetings, the text messages. But in the moment, it's easy to rationalize. He's just being a good mentor. He cares about his students. Until caring becomes criminal. What happened at Westport High School isn't an isolated incident. It's a pattern repeated in schools across the country. Authority figures who exploit the trust placed in them. Students who don't realize they're being manipulated until it's too late. This story isn't over. Ford's case is still pending, but the impact on his victim, on her family, and on the Westport community will last far longer than any court proceedings. What are your thoughts on this case? How can schools better protect students from predators hiding behind positions of authority? Drop your comments below, and if you found value in this investigation, please hit that like button and subscribe. These stories matter. Your support helps us continue covering cases that demand attention and accountability. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.